Welcome back to Sakura Watch for May 6, 2025. After a peak bloom weekend, the Sakura cherry blossom petals are starting to fall in Hyde Park. Starting at the sports fields by the Bloor St entrance, the trees here are now showing less than 70% of their bloom as the flowers give way to the wind and gently float to the ground. Empty stems and leaves are slowly replacing the blooms in this area. On Cherry Hill, we see a similar story unfolding. What was in peak bloom this past weekend is now also beginning to shed its precious blossom petals and showing only about 75% or less. The area has always been known to attract large crowds, as it has the largest collection of trees in the park. Sometimes it even attracts some musical blossom fans to truly set the mood on a warm spring evening. An added bonus is that the Magnolia trees are also in peak bloom, across from Grenadier Cafe and atop Cherry Hill. The trees along Grenadier Pond and the dock were slower to bloom, so they continue to hold on to their peak bloom. The trees along the pond edge are showing between 90 to 100% open blossoms. This makes it worth the walk, as these trees will offer you more time to enjoy their beautiful canopy of white goodness before they begin to fall by the weekend. If you travel to the other side of Hyde Park, near the zoo and adventure playground, you will be rewarded with the peak bloom. These trees show 95 to 100% of open blossoms and should last until the weekend. This area is always the last to bloom in the park, so enjoy them while you can. When you visit, it's essential to respect the trees, their surroundings, and the wildlife throughout the park by following these tips. Don't pick, pull, or break off blossoms. Don't pull down or shake the branches. Don't climb, sit, or stand on the branches. Don't leave litter in or around the trees, but do respect the trees, surrounding areas, and wildlife. Please note that vehicles are not allowed to enter the park on weekends and starting Monday, May 5th, during the peak bloom. Your best bet is walking, biking, or using TTC or other alternatives. The peak bloom began on May 3rd by the sports fields and Cherry Hill, but now petals are starting to fall. Today, the trees by Grenadier Pond, the zoo, and the adventure playground are the ones in peak bloom. With the fair weather forecast for the rest of the week, we should continue to enjoy the last of the peak bloom until May 9th. Unfortunately, there won't be as much to enjoy for Mother's Day this weekend. What do you think about the Sakura cherry blossom season this year? Ask me any questions you may have and I'll do my best to answer in the comments below. For now, that wraps up this Sakura Watch. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video if you haven't already, and watch for more updates soon.